I'm here to talk about Mr. Salt from the original Blues Clues series. And for me, Mr. Salt's one of the characters that I most fondly remembered from the original Blues Clues series. He and Mrs. Pepper just really stood out to me. The idea of talking shakers, it was just interesting. It was something that I hadn't really seen before, and they're a great couple, and they're very good characters, but Mr. Salt in particular really stands out to me. He's one of the most entertaining characters in the show, one of the most consistently funny characters, and he's really likable. He has a very memorable way of acting, and he stands out. And there's a lot to like about the talking object characters in Blue's Clues: Mailbox, Tickety Talk, Slippery Soap. There's a lot of different characters that are there that leave a memorable impact, but I feel like Mr. Salt, out of all the talking objects, he really feels like the most memorable one. I feel like he got the best comedy, and he got some good storylines. Him learning to have an imagination, and just his sort of playful, fun attitude in general, where he can be a very loving father and sort of guardian for various residents of the Blues Clues household, while also being very clumsy, very playful, very funny. And so he's a very consistently likable and enjoyable character to have around that adds a lot to the show. And he usually has a supporting role in episodes, often showing up for a few scenes, and that's always really good. And when he has an even bigger role in an episode, when he's there more prominently, I really enjoy that. I love having Mr. Salt be a big part of the show, and for me, he really feels like one of the bigger stars of Blue's Clues. Not to the same level of Blue and her, uh, and Steve, Joe, and Josh, but Mr. Salt feels like a pretty big integral part of Blue's Clues, and I love having him there. He's just consistently great to have around, and is one of those characters where it's really hard to imagine Blue's Clues without Mr. Salt. So I really enjoy him in the original series. I think he got a lot of great stuff to do in the show. Very consistently funny and enjoyable character, and you can let me know what you think about his role in the original series in the comments.